Hello friends, this video on number system part 1 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. So what is a number system? Number system is nothing but a system for expressing numbers. If we write here definition, it is nothing but system for expressing. Okay, so it is the system for expressing numbers. It is system of numerations. What is number system? Number system is nothing but system for expressing numbers or system for numeration. Let me give you an example. See, if you do something wrong, your parents may slap you. If you do something really good, they may hug you. So if you see slap and hug, they are nothing but a way to express your emotions. If you are really angry on someone, you either punch or slap. If you are really happy for someone who has done really good job, you actually hug the person, right? Or sometimes you pat on his or her back. So these are ways to express your emotions. Or you say thank you. That is also a way to express your emotions. Similarly, in the number system is nothing but a way to express the numbers. For example, you want to eat one ice cream or two or three. So these are visual representation, right? Either you want to eat one ice cream, two or three. There has to be a system to represent this, and we use number system. So this is represented by 1, this is represented by 2, and this 3 ice cream is represented by 3, the symbol 3. These 1, 2 and 3 are symbols to represent the numbers. So we'll see various other types of representation like -1, -2, or 1 by 2, 3 by 2, or pi, that is 3.14. It goes on, right? This value pi. So there are so many different types of numbers and they have to be represented. Number system is used to represent those numbers. A good example for a negative number is -10. For example, -10 degrees Celsius is required. In fact, the negative number is required to measure temperature. When you are sick, you measure your temperature, right? So in temperature, you need a negative value, and there we need a way to represent negative number as well. If you find the area of a square, or area of a square is pi r square, or you find the area of area of circle, pi r square, or you find the area of, so let's suppose a sphere, right? That is volume of sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube. So if you want to find all these areas and volumes of all these circular or spherical shapes, so you have this pi, and pi is again a number, irrational number. If you see here, irrational number, and all these are part of real number. So in this whole chapter, we'll talk about the classification of these numbers, why we have natural numbers, why we have whole number, why we have integers, why we have rational numbers, why we have irrational numbers, why we have real numbers. So typically, any number which you can represent on a number line is called real number. They are real, they exist. And that's why you can plot them on the number line. We'll see how you can plot them on the number line. Real numbers are further classified as rational number and irrational number. We will give you the definition of rational and irrational number. Rational numbers are further, actually you can't say classify, but the real numbers, so rational number, we'll see the definition, which can be represented in the form of p by q. Natural numbers are the numbers which you can count on fingers. Whole number is natural number plus 0. Integers are whole number plus the negative numbers. We'll talk about these things in detail. Just understand that there is a whole number system, and all the numbers which can be represented on number line are called real numbers, right? Because they are real. And we have something called imaginary numbers also, that is non-real numbers. We'll not talk about this in this class. So let's talk about natural number. See, natural number is denoted by n. N for natural number. And they can be counted on fingers. Actually, you can count them on fingers. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These kind of numbers are called natural numbers. Starting from 1 to infinity. You can actually count them on fingers. You see this red box? This represents the natural number portion of this number line. As I told you, natural number is also real number. Right? It is a real number. In fact, all the number which we will study in this class will be real numbers. Okay? So, real numbers can be represented in number line. This natural number can also be represented in number line. If you see here, this is the natural number, the one in the purple. And natural number is part of real number. So, real number is classified into irrational number, and rational number. And in the rational number itself, we have seen the natural number. Okay. So, all these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These numbers are natural numbers which you can actually count on fingers. Example, you want to see count the number of ice creams, 1 ice cream, 2 ice cream, 3 ice creams. So all these are natural numbers. Okay. So these natural numbers were used since long time. Thousands of BCs, these natural numbers were used. Then Aryabhatta came as an Indian philosopher. He gave the world 0. Very powerful number. You have any number. Let's suppose you have number 1, 2, 7, 8. You multiply with 0, you get 0. Very powerful number. Anything you multiply with 0 becomes 0. This whole number is denoted by W. So whole number is all the natural number plus 0. 0 plus all the natural number which you have. Right? So that is whole number. It's a new concept. This is new symbol given 0. So we have this whole number concept which has nothing but all the natural numbers and 0. Okay. So if you see, my question is, are all the whole number natural number? Answer is no. Because 0 is a whole number, which is not a natural number. Okay. Second question is, are all the natural number whole number? Answer is yes. You take any natural number, you take 1, is it whole number? Yes. You take 2, is it whole number? Yes. 3, whole number? Yes. So all natural numbers are whole number. But all whole number are not natural number. And the only example is 0. 0, is it a whole number? Yes. 0, is it a natural number? No. Okay. So why? Because if you see all this, that's why I have created this kind of box, right? So all the natural numbers will be a whole number. Because if you talk about the whole number, here I can semicircle here. In this zone, natural number also lies. Okay. So 0 is a whole number which is not a natural number, but all the natural number is a whole number. Okay. Then came the concepts of negative number, and it is represented by Z. Integers are represented by Z because this Z came from Zehlin. You must be thinking natural number was represented by N, whole number by W. Why integers are represented by Z? Because the Z came from this word Zehlin. Zelle, and that means to count. And this is typically used to express temperature. Temperature, if you see, we express in minus 10 degrees Celsius, minus 20 degrees Celsius, or latitude, longitude, because the science advanced and we have got new things. We have got temperature, we have got latitude, the longitude, the whole map system advanced, and thus there was a need of negative number too. And thus you see the integers came into picture where we include the negative numbers as well, right? So integers are all the negative numbers, all these natural numbers, and 0 as well. Okay, these are integers. Now see, let's see, are all integers whole number? And the second is are all whole number integers? Let's see. So in this case, let's take the boundary condition. Are all integers whole number? Let's take the example of minus 8. Is minus 8 a whole number? No. So answer is no. Let's take this one. Are all whole number integer? Let's take any whole number. Whole number is 0, plus 1, 3. All these numbers, if you see, are actually integers. So if you see, all these whole numbers or natural numbers will actually be integers. But all the integers may not be whole number or natural number, because these are negative numbers, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. All these are integers, but they are not whole number or natural number. Okay, let's try to understand the relationship. Earlier, we were looking for the numbers which we can count in figures. So these numbers were required long time back, thousands of BCs back. So we had natural number. Then Aryabhatta gave 0. So we had whole number. And then the concept of integers came. Okay. Because the science advanced and there was a need of negative numbers too. Negative temperature, latitude, longitude, all these requires negative numbers. Thank you. Visit our website examfear.com to watch more and more quality education videos. You can also attempt free online tests that are there in our website. You can also get access to tons of free study materials, and you can also find free tutors and mentors in this website. Thanks a lot for watching.